Hey guys, Robbie here at RV Sales Oregon. I got a good one for you today. Today we're looking at a 1999, this is a Gulfstream Sun Voyager. It's a 32-foot model. Probably, if you're worried about overall length, probably about 34 feet overall. This is a gas coach. It's on the Ford chassis with the Ford V10 in it, so the same motor they're using in present day coaches. But really well kept, super low miles, about just over 30,000 miles or so. But looking down the side, you'll see something you definitely want to look out for. Absolutely no delamination. I'll show you on both sides, but we'll go around. But just really nice hardwall on here. Gulfstream made a good product, and the test of time has shown that. You have all these button ups for covers, things like that, to cover up here. So if you're parked for a while, you can cover that shade. I don't know about you, but I like to be able to leave it open, get some more light in there. We've got some newer tires on there. I think those are only about 1.5 years old. This coach has been really well kept, and you'll see that the more we look at it. But nice big awning up top. That is a manual awning with brand new fabric on it, so that was just replaced. And good basement storage. I won't spend too much time on this because these gas coaches don't have too much to show on storage, but that's just a cover for that front windshield like I had mentioned to you. I'm not sure what's in there, but that is a cardboard box if you can't tell. We're missing a little faceplate here for the radio. No big deal. It is a waterproof radio, but these faceplates are easy to get, but makes it easier for me to show you. You got a couple of speakers. Everybody needs a cassette player. But if you did want to use this, you intend to use this, you wanted something updated, it's just simple head unit change. Really simple if that's something you want to do. And then you do have a DC out there for power. Here's just your refrigerator exhaust, furnace there. But yeah, just kind of going up and down on the coach, you'll see that it's in really good shape. Of course, these decals really don't like the sun very much, so they do start to fade. It's really no fault of previous owners or the coach itself. It's just stickers. So if it's something that really bugs you, you can always peel those off and order new ones from Gulfstream. But these overall are in really good shape. Hardly anything wrong with most of them, but you can see a little bit of just wear and tear on some of these. We got a little bit more storage in here. This is a super handy thing to have here. Most people don't even know to look for these. What this is your distributor for all the water throughout this coach. So let's say your kitchen, or yeah, your kitchen sink is leaking or something like that. You're on the road in the middle of a trip. You can turn off just one valve to it so that you can continue to use your coach the way you want to. You don't have to keep your water pump off or you know, disconnect city water or anything like that. You can just turn off each individual valve, hot or cold, and continue to use your coach as you need to, and then, you know, fix it when you have time. So just a really nice thing, one of those things you don't really look for when you're buying them, but super duper handy when you're the owner of them. That's the kind of stuff you want to have on your coach, is the stuff that makes using it better. So that's your Generac. I believe that is a 4800 watt, kind of a different size, right in the middle there. 4800 watt, definitely enough to power your AC unit and whatever you're running inside. That does run a full 30 amps. So nice and easy to work on, super easy access, and is on a pull-out tray. So your mechanics will like you if you ever have to bring it in for service. But it's one of those ones that's so simple. You can get right to your drain plug, change your oil, really on your own if you're mechanically inclined at all. Little bit of pass-through storage here. I say little bit just because it's not very tall, but for your longer items, maybe fishing poles, I don't know, you name it, something that's 8 feet wide, 8 feet long is going to be able to fit in there door to door. And it opens up on the other side as well. Nice big fiberglass cap in the back here. These are just going to age a lot better, as you can see. Fiberglass is unable to delaminate. It's sturdy, will not leak on you. Just make sure your seams are all good, and just they held the test of time a little bit better here. This is an updated receiver here. I believe this thing's set for 8,000 pounds. Let me see. Pardon me, this receiver is set for 6,000 pounds. So that is an upgraded one, depending on what you're towing. If you're towing a tow vehicle, very few tow vehicles are going to be more than 6,000 pounds. And I can't imagine you're towing a lot of cargo that's going to be more than that. So here's just the opposing door of that pass-through storage that we saw on the other side. Nice easy access to city water and fresh water fill up. Here's your power bay here. It's just power reel. Again, that looks like, no, it's actually on a 50 amp system. Nice. And then your wash bay here. Oh, this one might be locked. Nope. Now your holding tanks on this thing are heated. It's a really nice thing to have if you're on colder trips, you're not able to do winterize, or you don't want to winterize. So really nice thing there. It's going to keep you from freezing over. That's what you're seeing here is these wiring for your heated tanks. Nice easy access to a tank flush there. So that's basically a sprinkler inside your tank. Hook it up to there. It's going to clean everything out in there. And then nice kind of expandable wand for your outside shower, hot and cold water, easy access to your dump station. For the sake of my neck in this video, I'm just going to tell you that's all storage down there. And then up top you'll see on our slide, this is our single slide, but we have a slide top running. Again, that is brand new material on there, so that should be good for the years to come. And again, I'm just going to see if you can get how smooth, how clean that is, how there is no delamination on there. And then ending on the outside by showing you that it does have a driver's door. Super handy for little things when you're just getting, you know, gas, things like that. But one thing I've learned is this actually could end up saving the life. If you were ever in a bad situation, can't get out the driver or the man door on the other side, driver's door is definitely something you never want to have to use because of that, but very handy. Had to learn that the hard way, that they can be very, very helpful for you. And that's it on the outside. Let's go take a look at the inside. This thing has been kept very, very well, and you'll see that in the video hopefully. And if you come see it for yourself, I think you'll be just as impressed. So nice easy control for your coach and chassis batteries there. Light switches, so if you are leaving for the day, it's easy to hit them without tracking in mud, things like that. The Gulfstream I really like because of the quality materials they use. You have solid woods all the way around. This looks like a nice maple wood. Corian type counters. This coach originally actually did have carpet in it, and I will say it was done very well putting this hardwood in. So much easier to keep clean. Let me be clear, not hardwood, it's like a laminate flooring, but you know, a faux wood, and done very, very well. Super easy to keep clean. Your couch here is a jackknife bed, so that just pulls out like so, nice and easy. You have your dinette that folds down. That's a little bit more difficult, so I'm not going to do it on camera, but the poles just come down, that drops down. Pillows lay flat and makes a nice good sized bed. My wingspan's about 6'2", so you've got about a 6-foot bed there, good for, you know, many adults and definitely most children. Doubled in sink, porcelain doubled in sink. The porcelain's nice. It's a lot easier to keep looking clean, even though stainless steel calls itself stainless. Most of you are going to know it can stain. The porcelain's a little bit easier. Throw a little bleach in there every once in a while and it stays nice and white. Those are heavy. That is nice stuff. Here's a nice little cover for our stove. This is great. Ends up kind of being a splash guard for you for when you're frying up all that tasty bacon. You have the microwave convection oven here with the hood fan below it. And then all your easy sensors, easy to read for fresh water, you know, battery, black water, all that good stuff there. Access to your water pump. And then just good storage throughout. That goes all the way throughout to the wall. And then this pulls out nice and deep, big pots and pans, things like that. And one thing I always like to point out, especially when you're going with this era, is if you can get that on camera there, the dovetail construction here, it's not a lot of hardware holding it together. It's actually dovetailed, put in there, glued. This is going to keep vibration. It's not going to fall apart due to vibrations. Things aren't going to wiggle loose. This is what keeps, you know, some of these older coaches, they age a lot better than the newer ones being made, and it's because of just, it's not as easy to construct that, but it definitely lasts a lot longer. So they took a little bit more time. They had a little bit more pride and craftsmanship, in my opinion. And then more big, deep storage there. And a nice little pantry area here. You know, maybe put some slide out trays, whatever it is you want. And then kind of a spice rack in there. That one's pretty small. It's nice and deep. I know you can't see it from your angle. Always been sealed. This coach has been kept in really good shape. It was kept inside for a long part of its life. More than recently, it was outside for the past year or two. But always maintained, very much so. A lot of it was done here at our shop by the previous owner. Was always on the roof. Resealed it every year and a half like we recommend, or at least do a peel and seal on the old caulking. So everything is good here. Come see it for yourself if you have any doubts. Here we have our two-way fridge. This is a Dometic. Looks to be about, let me see, I always get mixed up. A 4 cubic foot Dometic, could be 5. We'll be conservative and say 4, but that'll run propane and electric. Nice little pantry here for canned goods, whatever you choose to put in there. And kind of a different setup in the bathroom. I like it, just different from what I'm used to seeing. Good sized shower, swings open here, tempered glass, and a lot of good space in here. I'm not a big guy, but I'm a tall guy. I can get my arms all the way up and just really not feel too claustrophobic in there. I'll get out of the way so you can kind of see the vanity. It's hard to show while I'm back there, but good medicine cabinet storage on the left side here and right up in front of you. And then a good space for your commode, a private space for your commode. And then we do have the accordion style door here to give the bedroom a bit of privacy. Very neat. And then going back to the bedroom here, you'll see we have a full-size bed. God, I'm so bad with beds actually. This might be a queen. Pardon me. If you're curious, just ask and I'll take a tape to it. I'm not good at eyeballing them anymore. But walk around bed here, we have a little bit of a step up here from the wheel well, but might be good for someone who's maybe a little bit height impaired. But good walk around. I love this style. I don't see this anymore. Tough to see from that angle, but you have a little sound bar, TV, just a really nice place for it. It stays out of the way. It's not taking up a full corner of the bedroom, or you're not losing closet space to it. And it shouldn't be very often that you're standing right here. You know, that's more of a lay down for where your feet go. So that should be a good thing. I like seeing it like that. And then good windows on both sides will give you a nice breeze going through on those warmer nights. And then rear window, which is just very cool for driving too, just being able to see back there. You shouldn't be backing up and looking out that window, but sometimes it's nice peace of mind to be able to. And then also just for extra lighting in here. So we do have day-night shades all the way around. If you're unfamiliar with those, that is what they are, day-night shades. Let me actually close that back up because it's nice to have better light in here for the videos. We do have plugs on both sides in this unit, so if you're running, CPAP or whatever you might need power for, you have access to power on both sides. Also, it's just nice to have maybe phones, whatever you might be doing, and good storage throughout here. The one thing you may not have been able to see yet is this storage, and this actually connects. Let's see if I can get that open enough. I cannot, but that actually connects into your bathroom storage there too. So it's kind of nice, makes it nice and easy. Anything that can make it easier is always a good thing. Let's come on back to the front here. And I'm going to have you stand just about there in the hallway and give you a good idea of the space in here. See, it opens up nice again for a single slide. Floor plan is everything. That's what's going to make it feel bigger. Both of these seats do swivel as well, so when you're in a spot for a while, you can spin those around. Makes more living room instead of just losing that space. They did update, put a little fireplace in there, so you got some electric heat with that. Along with that, you do have your regular propane furnace as well as air conditioning on the roof, and that's all ducted throughout. Up front, more or less fairly simple. You've got your controls here for overhead fans, battery boost. Here's your leveling system, so you do have hydraulic jacks here. And then obviously this is definitely updated. That's from not from 1999, but yeah, a Pioneer system, Bluetooth, Spotify, all that good stuff in there. And then that'll fold right down. I don't want to break it, it's electric, but that'll fold down and go away when you don't want to have that screen. And that's going to actually double as your backup camera as well. So from here, what else can I mention to you? We do have powered seats here. Again, I mentioned to you they swivel. An ashtray, because they always had ashtrays in these things back then, but no ashes in there. That's a good sign. Definitely was not smoked in this unit. Your mirrors are heated and electronically controlled, so you can adjust those on the go. They won't fog up on you. Now that I'm in here, I'll tell you an exact reading on odometer, 32,823. Kind of right about where you want to see it. That means it was used. It didn't sit for too long, it wasn't lived in, but it's also not racked up on miles where you have to worry about things like transmission, the motor itself, differential, all that kind of stuff. It was very lightly used, but used a small amount consistently, which is kind of the portage is just right there. Again, I think I'm going to kind of stop it there. Again, thank you guys for checking out this video on this 32-foot 1999 Gulfstream Sun Voyager. The super well-built coach. I've got this thing priced, ready to go. I think whoever gets it's going to be incredibly happy with it. A lot of the stuff I see in this price range is not in this kind of condition. This thing is, I'm not going to say perfect because it's a 22-year-old coach, but it's in really, really good shape. So come see it for yourself, and you can be the judge of that. I think you'll be surprised by the condition of it and just the quality of the build in here. So if you guys do have any questions, my name and number will pop up on the screen here. You can email me if that's better for you. But thank you guys for checking out this video. I'm Robbie at RV Sales of Oregon, and you guys have a great day.